Using Wine, you can run Windows applications on your Linux operating system. So to download Wine on your Ubuntu operating system, you can just open your browser and search for Wine Linux. And the first result which will appear here will be from winehq.org. So let's click on this link. And if you want to learn more about Wine, what it can do, you can read these documentations here, which are given on the website. And also you can see this downloads button here. So I'm going to just click on the downloads button. And once you are on the downloads page, when you scroll down, you will be able to see the downloads for different distributions. So for Android, Ubuntu, Debian, Fedora, macOS. So we want to download Wine on our Ubuntu operating system. So that's why I'm going to just click on the Ubuntu option. And then the installation process is straightforward. So just follow all these steps which are given here. So first of all, open your terminal. To open the terminal, you can either press Ctrl-Alt-T, or you can search for the terminal by just clicking on the Show Applications option and then just search for the terminal here, which is going to open the terminal for you. So let's just give these commands one by one. First is this command, sudo dpkg space --add architecture i386. So let's give this command here. You just need to press Ctrl-Shift-V in order to paste your command, and then press enter, and then give your Ubuntu's password here, which is going to add this thing into Ubuntu. Now the second command is for the adding of the repository key. So we are going to add the repository key. Just go to the terminal, paste this command, and then press enter, which is going to add the repository key. So the third step is to add the repository. So depending upon the version of Ubuntu you have, you can choose from these options. I have Ubuntu 20.04, so I'm going to choose the first command which is given here. So let's just copy this command and then go to the terminal and paste this command on the terminal, and then press enter. So once the adding of the repository is done, we are going to go to the next step, which is to update the packages. So sudo apt update is the command for that. So just copy this command and paste it into the terminal. And once you do that, it will update your packages. And then we have the last command, and that command is to install the Wine on our Ubuntu operating system. So we have stable branch, development branch, and staging branch, three different options to install. We are going to choose the stable branch because it's most likely to be stable. So I'm going to choose this option, which is the first option, and then just clear my terminal. So let's clear the terminal, paste this command, and then press enter, and then press Y, and then press enter once again, which is going to start the installation of Wine on your Ubuntu operating system. So just wait for this process to complete. So once this process is complete, Wine is installed on our Ubuntu operating system. So I'm going to clear the terminal, and then I'm going to just write Wine here, and then --, version. So it's going to show which version of Wine we have installed. And then we can write Wine here in order to know more about Wine, how to use Wine. Okay, so you can just see that to get help, you can give Wine --help. So I'm going to just do that. I'm going to just write Wine --help. Now in order to configure Wine or do Wine related settings, what you can do is you can give this command, which is Wine cfg. Okay, it stands for Wine configuration, and then press enter, which is going to open an application like this. Okay, so once this Wine configuration window opens, you can see you can do many type of settings using this window. So by default, I have selected applications here. You can add applications by clicking on the add application button, and then you always have virtual C drive mounted on your Ubuntu operating system, which is going to look like a Windows C drive, right? So I'm going to cancel this option for now. Here you have the option to choose different Windows operating system. I'm going to choose Windows 10 here and then click on apply, which is going to now use the Windows 10. Okay. Now you have the libraries here. You can add some libraries, graphics here, and under graphics you can do some settings, automatically capture the mouse for full screen and other settings here, right? Desktop integration also is here, and you have about section here. Okay, so this is about the Wine configuration. Now when you click on this files option, this is going to open the Ubuntu files and folders graphical user interface. And when you click on these three bars here and click on show hidden files, you will be able to see .wine file. Okay, so I'm going to go inside .wine file, and you can see here you have the virtual C drive, and it's going to look like Windows 10 operating system because we have chosen the Windows 10 operating system, right? So let's try to install some application which is Windows based, and we want to use it on our Ubuntu operating system. So let's say we want to install Notepad++, which is a Windows based notepad. So I'm going to search for Notepad++ on my browser, and the first link which will appear here will be from notepad++.org. And from downloads, I'm going to just click on the latest option, and then I'm going to download this installer file. So just click on installer button here, and once you do that, just save this file. Just click on OK, which is going to save the exe installer file for the Notepad++. So I'm going to wait for this download to complete. And now once this executable file is downloaded, I'm going to go to the folder where it's downloaded. And now I'm going to just right click on this executable file and then click on open with other applications. And I have this Wine Windows program loader. So just select that and then click on select option, which is going to start the installation of this Notepad++ using your Wine tool on your Ubuntu operating system. So the installation process is easy. Just select the language and then click on the next button, agree, and then you can see it will be installed on this location. So click on next and then click on next, and then you can also click on create a shortcut on desktop and click on next and install it. Okay, and once you have installed Notepad++, just leave it as checked and click on finish, which is going to launch the Notepad++. So you can see Notepad++ is launched now, and you can use Notepad++. And we need to keep in mind that this is a Windows application which we are running on our Ubuntu operating system using Wine. So you can use this application normally as you would do on your Windows 10 operating system. Now once you close Notepad++, I'm going to minimize this browser also and this terminal also. So in order to open the Notepad++, you need to go to the show applications, and you will be able to see the Notepad++ icon here. So just click on this icon, which is going to open the Notepad++. And once this Notepad++ opens, you can just scroll on this bar here, which is on the left hand side, and you will see this Notepad++ icon here. If you want to add this to your favorite, just click on this option, add to favorite, and it's going to just stick to this left bar. So if you close this, you will be able to see this icon here, and you can run your Notepad++ from here also.